It's been a long time since I've streamed. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Please let me know if the sounds are all good. Like I said, it's been a long time, so I don't know. I think last time I streamed... Let's face cam. It's going to be so cool. I think last time I streamed, I didn't have glasses. But since then, I've reached a certain age in my life, and it was just like that week, I was like, I need glasses. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we've got our coming soon 4.2 update on display here. My mic is either peaking or I'm using my webcam mic. Okay, let's just go play. We'll do a new game. If you haven't read about the Eat My Hat update, we're going to have loads of masks and helmets. And as a result, I'm really going to be wanting to go to the hat shop whenever I can. So I'm tempted to play human, but could also play automaton or like a merchant. Let's be a goblin merchant. Old Sea Salt. That's a good name for a goblin merchant. Okay, I'm ready to play. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Old Sea Salt. Okay. Things start out pretty simple, like you're used to them. You can see my Phrygian hat does nothing, just like it always did. That's because it's just a hat. That's all it is. But one of the other things you may immediately notice is, look, all of these handcrafted icons. Don't they look handsome? Just want to say, man, I friggin' love your game. I've made all my friends get it over the years. I know it's impossible, but I hope you'll never stop working on it. Jaderade, I really appreciate you saying that. That's really nice. It really means a lot to us, the kind of, like, how personally people feel about this game, because we obviously feel really personal about it, too. It's very important to us, and we owe it a lot. You know, I get to work my dream job because people like you are out here supporting us, and I just want to let you know that means the world to us, and it blows our mind constantly. So you're welcome, and thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So far, you'll just notice the new icons, but as soon as we can, we'll start finding some hats and masks. And there's also another couple features that I'm hoping you'll get to enjoy. Okay, this is dead end. Actually, can I bust through? I could bust through that wall. Let's do it. So Jaderade, as far as like how long we're going to work on it goes, we probably have maybe a little less than a year of continued work to go. Eat My Hat is going to have a lot of the promises we made, including periodical seeds and seeded dungeons. In fact, that's something I could have shown you guys in character creation. I believe I could select a seed. Oh, okay. Got a boulder. I'm going to just go... Nah, let's keep the Phrygian hat for now. Ooh, I got myself a decent mace. Let's use that. Okay, great. We're doing good. But after that, you know, we want to make a game that's probably a lot like Barony, but bigger and better, a little more ambitious. And, I mean, Barony's already an ambitious game, but we're not starting from scratch anymore, right? So we can, I think we'll be able to afford to do something a little bit. I think we're going to be able to explore some interesting ideas that other games just aren't doing. And I'm excited about our next project. But we've got so much stuff to do in this game that it's going to be a while yet before old Barony is out of Steam. And we're excited to... and no pun intended, I didn't mean the store Steam. Sure, whatever you guys do, it'll be a blast. Well, thank you. I appreciate your faith in us. This is locked, but I've got an axe, so let's chop it away. Oh, heck yeah, it's going to be co-op. You know, we kind of see ourselves as living almost by ourselves in a niche of, you know, immersive sim / action RPGs with co-op. There just aren't any others. So, and we all love that genre, and apparently it's got an audience that's willing to, you know, pay some money to keep those games being made. So right now, I don't think we have a reason to switch up that formula. And for a long time, we thought our next game was going to be a big sci-fi game, and maybe one day we'll go to sci-fi, but I think our next project's probably going to be fantasy. Probably carry the torch for Barony in a lot of ways. But I don't want to get too much into those speculative details. It's all still, you know, hotly being discussed on our team. You know what? I have to break this down. There's a lot of wall breaking down in this first dungeon. Not exactly what you guys tuned in for, but let's use this mace. Not that it matters. I need some mace skill for that to matter. Okay. Let's wait for him to turn. Okay. Got him. That might be a decent axe. Oh, we got some rings. Alright, adornment, that's fine. Cursed, cursed. I'll keep that in case I can sell it. Blank, I'll get rid of that. Gotta hop out for the evening, but Happy New Year. Well, thanks for popping by, Ginge. I appreciate seeing you. It's good to see you. So what you're missing out on is a bunch of new hat and masks. But maybe we'll get a video up later. Maybe you can catch up if you're interested in all that. Already broke a helmet. Can I bust down walls to get through here? Looks like no. Maybe there will be another way to get here. All them hearts. Thanks, buddy. Okay, we already saw where that went. Gulag Boto. Oh. We got ourselves a human. Let's slay them. Slain! Will the third DLC be the final DLC? I don't want to make any commitments by making a declaration like that. What I do want to say about DLC 3 is it's going to be pretty. It's going to be a pretty big deal. So, we're going to update a lot in the game. I think what we promised on our Kickstarter is that there would be a new boss, and that there would be a new zone that allows the player to take an alternate path, much like the Underworld and Hell currently do. But that doesn't really like fit the business model of the way our DLC works right now. So what that probably means is we'll probably come out with an update that that adds a lot of content to the game for free, and then we'll also have DLC that you can buy on top of that. Happy New Year! When's hello, Strawberry Jesus. When's it going to happen? Well, we're a little team when we don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out exact calculations and do a bunch of math. So, I mean, what I can tell you is right now, next month, we're expecting the Eat My Hat update to drop. And we're small enough that we can't afford to be working on, more than one thing at a time. And, so, I mean, we are kind of quietly working on, like, if I've got downtime between supporting our new feature updates, I do use that time to get ahead on our next DLC by building art and stuff like that for it. But there's a lot of things I can't get ahead on, like, for instance, we're probably going to have a new kind of trap in the new zone, because that's kind of how the game operates generally, is if you go into a new biome, there's a new kind of trap that might be there. And so I can't build levels until a programmer has built the new type of trap that uses it, because I want to build a bunch of puzzles and all that kind of stuff that revolves around there being a new trap. So I'm just sort of describing that there's only so much getting ahead of the team that I can do on my own. And, I could uncurse. Let's do it. Let's uncurse this and wear a better ring. Okay. New content. So, well, I mean, this update contains new content. Yeah, so I think everyone will have a good time having a good reason to go back into the game and try out some new stuff. What kind of hat we got here? Okay, so here you see kind of one of the first changes that you may not even really notice unless you know. But you can see that the black assassin's hood doesn't cover my face anymore because the face mask has been split into a separate object. So... And I know that's what y'all really are hungry for. You want more content. So we're trying to ship content to go along with the new features that we add. Here, eat this. Enjoy. Oh. Heard something about like daily challenges or something coming with Eat My Hat. What's that going to look like? Something like one floor to beat. Yeah, so the rumors are true. There's going to be something like that. To summarize it briefly, we're adding seeds to the game so you can rerun any seed. That also means that we can have the community all run a shared seed. And so we're probably going to have a daily run and a run that has a longer period of time. And they'll probably both be like, you know, likely full game length. So probably not just like one floor, but you know, if you want to, like, you could play for just a few floors and die, and then that's where you would be on the scores for the day. If that makes sense. There are some other plans about runs that I'm not ready to discuss and share right now. Oh, I ate too much. Darn it. I was not paying close enough attention. My bad. Okay. But yes, there will be reasons to come back to the game every day and every week or whatever to, you know, participate with the community about the shared run that everyone is doing. So I'm excited about that. I think any excuse to play more Barony is a good thing. Alright, we got slow digestion. Oh, well, I'm glad we have that in case I need it. Only need one towel, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of these adornments and the teleportation. I don't know if I'm ready to take out a troll. This character's not that strong. I'm going to go get my tomahawk. I threw a tomahawk in here, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I threw a tomahawk. There it is. Alright. Hello, Sneak. Hey, what's up, Ink? Happy New Year. Glad to... Yeah. You know what? I didn't know what your timeline was looking like, but I hoped you would tune in, Ink. Thanks for showing up, man. Happy New Year to you as well. We haven't really seen any of the new content yet, other than the new icons. But it's really just integrated into part of the game, so it's not like I enter a door and there's all the new content. Oh. I'm not, my strategy is bad. Okay. Did I throw the tomahawk at him already? I must have. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's been way too long since I streamed, dude. Just ages. Alright, 2 tomahawks. That'll help me against trolls. My poor goblin merchant. Currently 4:30 a.m. Everyone's still up and partying? Jeez. Well, it sounds like they're ready to sleep in tomorrow. 4:30 a.m., man. That's pretty dang late. Not that I've never stayed up that late, but I know that I'm foregoing tomorrow's responsibilities if I stay up that late. Alright, I snuck by that troll so I can get my tomahawks back. No! One of them dropped off the cliff. Alright. Well, I got one of them back. It's pretty funny. Perfect, perfect. We're doing fine. I've got too many weapons. Let's start throwing junk away. I think I only need one iron axe. Gauntlet upgrade, I'll take it. Keep locking around. I don't think I want this lantern. Cute though it may be. Alright. Cloak of Magic Reflect we'll take. I'm actually glad to have a bow. Okay. And we have some swift arrows. Hopefully we get to see a shop sooner than later. There's a shop. Let's go to it. Because he tossed them near the cliff. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Yes, yes. Okay, this is a hunting store. I just dropped a bunch of axes. I could go get them back and sell them. Got my monocle on, so he's not going to kill me. And he's just got some water, huh? And some arrows. As a merchant, I start with a lot of money, so let's take advantage of that. Warn. Since I've got a bow, why don't we get rid of the throwing weapon? Get one of the axes. And I'll go ahead and buy these. These are as good as healing potions. Alright, so I think I've got 817 gold. I don't think I need to go pick up any stuff. Something like one floor to beat would be delicious. That's an interesting idea, especially if it's like a speed run or something like that. Like fastest floor. You know, once we get that, once we get the basic version of seed stuff out there, there's nothing that says we can't go back and add some more kinds of challenges. You know, Gulag Boto. I'm laughing at myself because I know that on my previous... Ink will be well aware that on my previous streams, every time I play a goblin, I end up saying Gulag Boto. Alright, now we're getting rid of another axe. And another axe. Just so we have a little more money. I have 900. I was briefly tempted. What's up, Chromachow? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for showing up. Please make a star out of you. What are we showcasing? Some EMH. What's... Oh, yeah, some Eat My Hat. Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm bad at that. What about this? That's not much better. I chose the wrong door to go in. Oh, my. We're escaping! We escaped! Eat Force Bolt, loser. Alright. We had to think creatively. For some odd reason, you look just how I imagined. Well, that's... I don't take that negatively at all. Come on. I'm psyched about this update, too. It's been a lot of fun to test. The last update we did was great. like, I think being a ghost is awesome. And it's all thanks to the Life After Death update. Give us a beta. Hey, we're gonna give you a beta pretty soon. Pretty soon. Okay, I've got to move a little faster because I am low on food. I mean, I'm curious what's over there, but let's just get schmovin'. Actually, should I... He's different, had more hair and no glasses. Yeah, I've let my hair grow out on the top, so I got a big old ponytail now. But shaved my head. Got a big old beard now. I didn't used to have a beard so big. I got me glasses on. Yeah, I'm playing Merchant. Do you guys think I should go get the Sphinx's helmet? Should I do that right now? Or should I skip the Gnomish Mines? Helmet, says Jada Raid. Okay. Let's do it. I might die, but such is life. Okay, so when choosing a different resolution, instead of having a game stretched over the screen space, it sits in the left bottom corner as a smaller image. What operating system are you using? Because I use a variety of resolutions all the time, and I've never run into that issue. And you have full screen selected, I take it? Okay. We're about to get inundated with gnomes. And none of them say naughty or nice. Try to borderless and full screen. Well, I just want to let you know that that's definitely new. We haven't heard of that before. GPU, that's a good question. I should use my decrepit axe first. Got too much junk already, predictably. Actually, let's take that blindness potion. We may need to blind a thunder gnome. That iconic problem of yours. Yeah, that's right. Alright, now we know that we can tank trolls with a shield. Although the shield's not in great shape. Okay, this is what we worried about. Got him! Alright. Lightning gnomes are not as afraid of you as you are of them. That's true. I can confirm that. Yo, awesome to see you streaming again. All the icons look fantastic. I agree, Asylum. So crispy. Yeah, that's right. Twitch is telling me that this is your first time here, but you sound like you've watched my streams before, so hello, welcome back. Okay. Uh-oh, okay. We got our first find, which is exciting. What we have here is a serviceable pipe. Knock, knock. Someone doesn't like your door. Actually, what you could be hearing, it actually may be fireworks going off to celebrate the new year. Oh, you usually watch on YouTube. Well, thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year to yours and the family. Hey, you too, the Jacks. You and the wife, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. The marketing guy? I mean, I do the marketing, but really I do a lot more of the art and level design and game design. I do the marketing because no one else will do it. You know what I mean? It's as an indie game team, somebody's got to do the marketing, and being that I do most of the content and creative work, it's just I'm the one that's a best fit for the task. I've always enjoyed the more open areas after the claustrophobic sections. Are there any plans to include more of them? Well, we are going to include at least one more biome in DLC 3, and it's just a question of... Oh, here's all this crap I'm carrying. No wonder I'm burdened. Is all this stuff I don't need. I'm just doing a bad job of paying attention to it. Let's keep that locking around, just in case. Appreciate the hell of you guys. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm a turning wheel renaissance man. Well, there's... the only thing I don't do as code is an accurate way to put it. And to my team's credit, the only thing that, you know, Sheridan and Wall of Justice don't really do is art, you know. We're a nice, well-rounded team here. Oh, and look, we got another new item. We have a rose. What could the rose possibly do? How do you think you wear a rose in Barony? Any speculations? Excellent, decrepit. In your mouth, of course. Yes, teeth. That's correct. I think it looks hilarious. Same with the pipe, right? I would wear the pipe, but I don't really have a good reason to right now. I got too many pickaxes. Let's start burning through them. Well, we're just here for the helmet, though. Oops, misfire. I'm not going to take his pickaxe. Oh, no. No, I'm alert. What does the pipe do? So if you hover over the pipe, plus 25% chance to minus 1 HP, 1 MP when regenerating. So you sacrifice a little health regen for a little mana regen. So for wizard classes, caster classes, it's actually a pretty decent trade-off. Magic mapping. Let's go ahead and use this. Just this once. Alright, so we got our map. Did you fix the Omega hidden gold walls in this map? What's up, Belargus? I think so. You're talking about the one that was just unmarked? I think I did fix that. It's possible I didn't, though. Oh, I got a point in blocking. Heck yeah. Art-wise, anyway. I feel like I missed some things. I'm sorry I keep pausing it to read chat. I can't read while I'm playing. I'm not a pro streamer, you know? Who was responsible for the 2.0 changes that brought the new voxel models? Yes, that was me. I replaced all of the voxel art and texture art. Yeah, it was a big deal. You see one of them is fixed. Okay, good. So hopefully that means I fixed all of them. One of the things I like about this job, working for a small team, really any small team, but of course, you know, this is my team, is I like being on a small team because it means there's always variety in my daily work. And so, but one of the things that means also is that, like, because I have such a large field of responsibility, it can be hard to keep track of everything. But that's alright. Rock and Stone, yes, I'm digging. I did a phenomenal job. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. What do you think about the dudes that beat the game in sub 15 minutes? I love it. I'm impressed. I'm amazed. I think it's really cool. I still don't have the blessed boots of speed achievement. It's one of like the 6 achievements that I haven't ever earned myself. And so I'm just always impressed. And I'd still like to get the speedrun achievement. I have the first speedrun achievement for beating Herx, I think. But I don't have the one for beating the entire game in 45 minutes. And so for guys to be beating the game in 15 minutes is just so amazing to me. Like, you know, the exploits or whatever, none of that bothers me. I think it's great that people love the game enough to figure out oh, cursed magic resistance. Let's leave it alone. My cloak broke, so I guess I could be looking for any protection cloak. You did a lot of cheese for blessed boots of speed. Too scared to do them, Ink? Yeah, I mean, fighting the bosses with low level is like, seems insane, right? Chi-chi bow. Well, I'm not going to wear a nothing cloak. Alright, I think I've killed enough gnomes. Let's go to the shop. Oh, we got some of this to do. I'm a merchant, you know, I gotta get my money. Gotta get paid. Another spell book. Let's put this torch away before I get myself killed. If I can find something to throw in the garbage. Let's throw that in the garbage. Let's take care of these enemies so they don't sneak up on me while I'm shopping. Alright. And I'm still wearing my monocle. That's important to keep track of. Alright, what type of shop are you? Arms and armor. Okay. Well, I'll sell him this cursed rose. Serviceable. I'll sell him this mace. I think I'll keep the pipe. Repair. Take that. Where are you going, dude? Okay. Let's go get that hat. Where's this gnome going? I'm such a sucker when it comes to inventory space. I feel so stupid. I just want to take off my torch. Get the hat and sell it. Wow. So, yeah, somebody was saying before that they really like the more open areas in the game and not the claustrophobic ones. And it's funny because to me, like, I really, like, as a dungeon crawler guy, I really like the more mazy type dungeon spaces. And I respect that not everyone does. That's fine. I'm not upset about that. But I think Barony's nice that it has a mix. But to me, I just like levels that have like a progression to them. Like you move forward from one area to the next area and you feel like, you know, you're passing between memorable, meaningful spaces. Oh. Dang it. Let's avoid him. We got fish. Yeah, one cloak is fine. A fellow DS enjoyer. Oh, Dungeon Siege. It's funny you asked that, Jaderade. I actually worked for the game studio that made Dungeon Siege. I wasn't working there when they made Dungeon Siege, but I did work at that same studio. That's pretty funny, right? Will there be an option to toggle icons from the new ones to the old ones? I already have in the workshop. It's not publicly visible yet, and you know, it will be once Eat My Hat drops. But I already have a workshop item available, so that if people want to, you know, use the workshop to go back in time and change to the old icons, they can do that. We're definitely not planning on including an in-game option for you to switch between styles. And one of the reasons for that is it would mean we have to keep supporting it. It would mean that we'd have to keep making new icons every time we add a new item to the game. We'd have to make 2 icons instead of 1. And as I've said before on the stream, it's like we're an extremely small team. There's a lot that we can't afford to do multiple times, you know. So signing up for an unending amount of work, just you know, to basically double the amount of icon work we have to do for all time. It's just not something that we're going to sign up for. But the workshop item, I'm hoping, will help smooth over for people who really prefer the old look. And as new items get added to the game, then you'll only ever know those items with their new icon. And so I'm hoping it will be less jarring to experience them that way, if that makes sense. So it's already sorted in good. I was thinking as a joke to make a more Mary Steps mod that rolls back the footsteps to the original ones you made. That's really funny. Yeah, people seem to be much, much happier with the quieter jingles that I updated the theme with. Yeah, it's so funny. One of the funny things about that, there's a little story for you, is that Wall of Justice was testing the holiday mod before it came out, you know, before it went out to everyone. And he was talking to me and Sheridan, and he's like, don't you guys think that these, like, jingle steps are a little much? And both me and Sheridan are just like, no. I think they're great. You know, especially when you're playing the rest of the game, you know, there's enough other sounds going on that you're never just hearing just that. We thought it mixed in just fine. And then, yeah, a couple weeks later, Christmas time hits, and we get, like, a bunch of people complaining, oh, these jingle steps! Just all exasperated. It's so funny to me. You got stock Dell speakers or something? No, man, I have great headphones. I have great surround speakers. Just a different level of tolerance for different kinds of sounds, I guess. Here, let's just do this. It's just a joke. No problem. Hold on a sec. I'm catching up a little bit on the chat here. Get the hat and sell it. Oh yeah, okay. We see that. Yes. So that studio was gas-powered games, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on this now. One of the things you'll notice about it is... is that the face is now open on the Sphinx's helmet. And so you can see that I'm still wearing my monocle. And there still is a way to make it look like it is in the old game, or before this change. But we'll get to that later. But yeah, now I'm wearing this super rad hat. So, alright, we did it. We went through the gnome level. Not sure I like this change. Oh, I'm sorry, Belargus. I would have gone and checked out that wall if I saw that before I went down. Sorry. Well, the reason for it, Ink, is that we have so many items that are on your face slot now that helmets need to... like, the only other thing that could happen is that everything would clip with the helmets, and that would just look ugly. So, so you'll see. We'll get into it. Once you get to see some more of the options, I'm hoping you'll love it. We got a weapon store. Unfortunately, that's not going to be useful to me. Well, arms and armor. We'll check it out. Maybe they have a visor that I want. Worn steel. Worn steel. Oh, are these boots of levitation? I mean, I could afford them. I need to identify. Let's do it. What's in here? Ah! A mimic! Alright. I hope you guys didn't blink and miss that. I'm lucky I had a big staff equipped. That was awesome. Okay. I killed his pet. That was a jump scare. That was a blast. Okay, I bet this is just a cloak of protection, which the one I have is just as good. So you can see that the mimic dropped a bunch of treasure because it gets filled just like a treasure chest. So that's the other thing I wanted to show off here that I didn't mention earlier. Is that, yep, mimics are in. They're freaking awesome. Cheese hit the spot. Well, I guess I didn't use this ring anyway. Okay. Let's drop this locking. I'm going to keep this Troll's Blood and Force Bolt on my hotbar here. Although, I really should just use up all these magic staffs and kill all the monsters I can find. Epic excited this should rewrite speedrunner rules. Yeah. All that's missing is a horror sting. Let's pick that. Okay, we got the exit. Let's get this on here. Don't need that. Oh, and we got a mine town. That's great. Ceiling trap which try to hoist you up and eat you like barnacles. That's fun. Epic, sorry, Ink, I just read that you added the jingle sounds to other things like doors and stuff leveling up. That's really cool, actually. That's a great idea. Gamers need to look up more. Yep. At a bar right now, blowing off your peers and family. Okay, hey, Chromat Chow. Thanks so much for stopping by and engaging in the conversation. It was great to hear from you. We'll see you around, and watch the rest of the VOD if you feel like it when you get a chance. There's more to show. We get a light book. I'm going to not deal with this light book. As a goblin, it's nice to... Since I can't learn spells, I'm not really tempted to keep them around if they're not immediately useful. I hear you. I am the rat nuker. Okay, we probably want to keep this ring. Let's get rid of this staff so we can equip something else. I'm actually going to throw away this... Oh, no, I need the... I was going to throw away my axe or my mace, but because I'm, this is an axe-wielding character, but my axe was about to break, so I'll just have to remember to replace it when I get the chance. Keep doing what you're doing. I made a message in the Minds chat. You're showing off Eat Your Hat stuff. Hopefully more people will come and check it out. Okay, cool. Okay, we got enough food. I bought 7 breads. We got a +1 blank scroll. That's handy. I would like to do some more casting so I can take advantage of the pipe. The pipe is a really good find. Oh, we got a bandana. Okay. I wish I could identify this helm so that I could repair it, but I can't. Let's go ahead and just, burn up one of these staffs. Okay, so the bandana is really cool. Plus 12% strafe backstep movement speed. By default, the bonus is rather small, but I would say still noticeable, and helps with maneuvering in combat. Especially sidestepping starts to feel a lot more like regular movement. So you can get a lot more action even at low levels if you're wearing a bandana. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and toss the bandana since I've got the Sphinx's helmet. Oh, it's called the... Oh, well, it's not identified yet, so we'll save what it's called for another moment. Funny how every time you say pipe, I immediately think you've made a pipe for repairing plumbing sinks instead of a smoking pipe. That's really funny. Yeah, I gotta have that plumber class, right? Ring of Warning? I already have a Ring of Warning. Get out of here. Excuse me. Alright, let's go to Mine Town. Let's do some shopping. Does enchanting it improve the effect? Yes, it does. Oh, did I already... Yeah. Okay, I can just go. Like a +3 bandana, it almost feels like a completely different game because of how maneuverable you are. It's pretty cool. Got him! Yeah, I was actually a little worried about how powerful that change is. Because one of the things that, like, almost all first-person action RPGs have in common is that you do this thing where you go in and hit, and then you back up before they can hit you. And it's like, it's pretty corny in my opinion. It's not very immersive. Like, that's not what real combat feels like, is that your opponent is just too stupid to anticipate that you're going to move close and not swing until you're close. It's like, it's just really corny. And so that's one of the things I like about Barony is that you really have to, like, if you want to do a hit and run, you have to turn your back and go. And so I was a little worried that the bandana buff would be too powerful. But you know, we'll see. I think it's alright. Given how many other options you have, I think it's hard to argue that it's way too powerful. Okay, spellbooks, not going to be the #1 concern I have. I'll take a remove curse, though. Okay. Another bookstore. Oh no, that was this. Wait, yeah, that's a different bookstore, isn't it? More Scrolls of Repair. I got money. Let's do it. Brand new remove curse. Faded remove curse. So you may have noticed I picked up a mining helmet. I'll put that on, and that provides boulder resistance. So you actually take half damage from boulders while wearing that, and it can be blessed to be improved. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get rid of some of these things that are taking up inventory space. Let's actually wear this adornment ring. Oh, a general store! Yeah! Turns out I'm willing to part with all that magic if it means I get to have money from it. Okay, we have an excellent iron mace. That's going to be as good as the serviceable blessed one. Finally, some more room to hoard things. You're not wrong. How dare you call me out so accurately? This is probably a slow, but let's check. Poison. Let's buy both of these and see what they are. As a merchant, I don't care. I have a ton of money. Spray web. Okay. Remove curse. Hey, I'll take it. Let's get rid of these remove curse scrolls that I bought. Oh, it's just one. Okay. I'm a little tempted to buy this mace. Alright, well, unfortunately no hat and mask store. That's what I was really hoping for obvious reasons. I really want to show off as many things as I can to you guys. Here, eat this. Thank you. This is not going to be a good gym, I think. Oh, a cracked opal. I'll sell that to the general store. Boom poisson. Oh, right. Whoa, you got magic reflect? I'm taking it. Okay, and we got another new item here. This is the hood that the ninja starts with, and now you can find a version of it. It's called the Assassin's Hood, and it actually improves your backstab damage by +4, which is very handy, as you might guess. Let's sell a bunch of this junk. I'm going to get rid of the Assassin's Hood because there's just no chance I'm going to turn this character into an assassin. Worn Crossbow, I'll take above the short bow that I have. Warning and Might, I'm keeping. Remove Curse, I'm keeping. Selling this, selling this, selling this. And we have a mana potion. Let's get rid of that. Buy more healing. What's this do? What's this do? Oh, Spray Web. We already learned about Spray Web, didn't we? It's never too late to feel stupid, everybody. Never too late. Okay. So we didn't find open, but that's okay because I have a pickaxe. So we'll go ahead and take care of the secret here. All right, I levitate. And my secret agenda is to try to get more, expose more mimics. We've only seen one so far. Open several chests. Oh, a backpack. Now I can hoard more. Okay. So we can get a closer look at the mimic. I'm glad you like this secret area. Okay, now we can see what the mimic does when he thinks he's not being watched. Oh, looks like he just turned into a chest. Okay, so we know this is an evil mimic already. We're not going to take any chances. Alright. I'm glad we ran into another mimic. They're so stinking silly, dude. I love them. Go ahead and put this on the hotbar, too. Okay, let's get that pipe on. I'm smoking a pipe now. Because I have a little bit of mana I need to earn back. And my health is full, so I don't care if my regen is reduced by 1 when I'm regenerating health. Hey! Tin opener. Another tin opener? I'll keep the excellent one and discard the serviceable with 1. We have high standards here. We don't settle. That guy was in a fight with a rat previously, I believe. That's just a fountain, okay. We got another mining helmet that we don't need. What is this? Oh, okay. Staff of Opening. It's cursed, but I'll keep it around. Does the pipe work at full health? Yes, it does. I felt like that was I was handling that very casually, despite how close to getting wrecked I was by that boulder. Man, we got loads of humans. Just humans and humans and humans. Humans for days. I'm abusing the heck out of this torn force bolt book. It's lasting a lot longer because I'm a goblin. Oh, we got Sheila. All right. Oh, I used that at just the wrong time. That's all right. Protection. So I think I just looked down and saw my health didn't regenerate, but my mana did. And I think that's the result of the pipe doing its job. So I'm at 20, now I just hit 22 instead of 21. And I'm still not regenerating HP. So yeah, pipe's doing its job. It's different than like the vampire doublet, because that nullifies all health regeneration. Whereas the pipe, like if you wore something that boosted regeneration or had troll's blood on, actually let's do that. Then you would still get some effect of your regeneration. It would just be reduced by 1. So because I am missing a little health, I throw in some troll's blood and I can regen health while I'm benefiting from the pipe. All right. Why don't we go ahead and use Parachute, or not Parachute, Durnwind. Hopefully we can identify it soon so that I can repair it. I've got all this repair ability on me, but no way to identify it. You'd think I wouldn't be worried about identifying as a merchant, the best appraiser in the entire game, but these are also the hardest to appraise items in the entire game, so. Another Book of Troll's Blood, we can throw that away. And what's in here? A chest? Let's drink this water real quick. Do enchanted amulets do anything different? No, they don't. I think maybe one day... Oh, I forgot. I'm gaining weapon skill for everything, so switching weapons around is not a bad plan. A boring leather helmet. So, I was going to say, much in the way that we totally overhauled the hats, helmets, and masks, you know, there's some kind of chance that we might go back in and touch up amulets and rings. You know, but we don't really have a solid plan. We have so much other content we need to make before we do anything like that. But the reason why I'm commenting is because I think that, you know, at least, me and Wall of Justice have some thoughts about what we could do to make it so that they're affected by quality. Okay, you see I have a chef's toque. This gives me additional food satiation, and it means that there's a 5% chance that enemies who can drop meat, or who should be able to drop meat, like, let me put it another way, who look like they would be able to drop meat, will drop meat. 5% chance on kill. So the chef's toque is actually really cool for keeping your party fed. Okay, it looks like my appraise skill got high enough so that I am now able to repair some items that I really want to repair. So let's get Dernwin all the way up. This is Garvin Day. And we'll repair the Sphinx's cask as well. So we renamed it. It used to be called the Sphinx's Veil, right? I know this is going to be a startling change. It used to be called the Sphinx's Veil, but now that it doesn't cover your face, we decided we should not call it a veil, which a veil is something that covers your face. So, so yeah, it's called a cask, which is just another word for a helmet. Does that hat work on blood? It should improve your satiation. I don't think it improves the chances for enemies to drop blood, because like all enemies who could drop blood already do have that chance to do that. But Wall of Justice is the one that programmed it explicitly, so he may have better information. I am not struggling with food, so I think I'm gonna. I don't really need the intelligence from this helmet either, though. Maybe I'll wear this just for a while so that we can take a look at like how often the meat drops, because I haven't really played with the token very much. Maybe overtower, but what about extra X damage to amulets? Slashing fire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like give them like weapon type protection. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think amulets tend to be in the game right now. They tend to be the ones that offer a little bit of, like, protection. I thought I... Alright, I guess I've got no way to open this. It's a shame. It was a mimic the whole time! Oh, he ate my gauntlets. Alright, I got him back after I killed him. Whack him to giblets. Let me guess, Underworld? Oh, am I gonna take Underworld path? Ink. I don't think I'm gonna go Underworld. I appreciate, our history on that subject. I did play through on the Underworld recently, and I did, with this beta, and I did have a good time, but, yeah, we don't have to do Underworld. Oh, something else y'all might like to see is Swift Arrows actually now do something in the crossbow, thanks to some work that Wall of Justice did. Okay. Let's just eat some stuff. Wow, that's a lot of boulder traps. I don't think I've ever seen that little L shape of naturally occurring boulder traps. Okay, so check this out. Look. There are now voxel 3D trees in the swamp. So these models were actually quite difficult to build. So I hope people like them. Mushroom. They kind of have a mushroom vibe, but yeah. So anyway, they add a bit more. One of the things about these trees that's different gameplay wise is they're indestructible. So they're not like walls like they are in the game right now. You can't just blow them up. Okay. But other than that, you know, it's not. It's more of a. It's pretty much just a visual difference, not a gameplay difference. Okay, so let's get out. Oh my gosh, 5-6. That's what I want. Alright, I'm not sure how easy that was to tell that the crossbow was benefiting from the swift arrows, but they are. Oh, hello. Dead. Oh, I just realized that I killed that goblin and I could have recruited her. I'll have to remember that. Alright, we got a monocle back on, we can go shopping. Yes, Ink. Yes, that is the case. More remove curs, blank scrolls. Aged fish. Let's buy these good fishes instead. And get rid of this one. I don't really need the Olympic right now, but I have it. Those trees look sick, and I have a modded map. I'd love to add them in as well. Oh, great. Good. And yeah, I did actually, to put them in the game, I did have to go through all of the swamp levels and add them where they made sense. And they're a pretty dense voxel model. Like, that's a lot of voxels on there. And so, you know, you want to be careful about how many of them you pack into a single level. Like, I wouldn't want to replace all of the trees in the swamps with the voxel trees because it's just too much. It would be too much. All right. Let's get back into it. I don't think there's anything else I need from you. I could sell you this polymorph. Since I got a monocle, I don't really need it. There you go. Enjoy. Swirly and plain. Get rid of this. I could do a little practice by making booze and then selling it. Let's do that. In my Olympic. Start becoming an alchemist. That was good. That gave me some skill. Oh, and I could actually, now that I have all that booze, that's cool. Let's buy 2 more of these. Dude, being a merchant really opens up some buying opportunities for you. I'm actually going to get rid of this Ring of Might now that I have all these strength potions. I'm not going to need a Ring of Might. Would probably only add 1 or 2, though I do wonder if they'd also fit in Hamlet since it's a smaller, more focused map. I don't remember if I added them to Hamlet or not. If I haven't, then I should have. And because there's not that many trees that are out in the middle of the fields, and those are the ones I would replace. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Oh, that's a friend. Hello, friend. Good boy. So we haven't seen anything drop meat yet, but we also haven't fought that much. It was by my hand that I've once again been given flesh. What's that all about, Ink? That sounds like a quote. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Castlevania reference. Thank you. My brain had completely moved on. Alright, we got another tree here. Yeah, I got the Excalibur. I'm debating what I want to... I'm pretty weighed down right now. And I'm thinking I don't need to be too heavy, you know? You know what? I'd kind of rather you wield a bow than a magic staff. So you don't friendly fire the crap out of me. Let's give him the swift ammo. Okay, I'm gonna have him. This is gonna be great. You finish this puzzle for me, okay? I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna need you to just, yeah, walk through there. Oh, that didn't work. I enjoyed that. Okay. Okay, now he's in there. He's trapped. But, there we go. I'm cheesing my own puzzles. Ooh, we got some big gems here. I'll give you $50,000 for a dev build key. That would be... we would probably take you up on that. That's a lot of money. We'd start selling all access dev build passes for $50,000. No guarantees. Alright, we got an eye patch. So let me show off the eye patch real quick. It provides +3 sneak vision. So, when I hold down sneak, you can see how far I can see. And if I take off the eye patch, you can see it's not quite as far. So let me, so we can barely see that troll right there. And then, now we can really see him quite bright with the eye patch on. And the reason for that... Oh, you're going to go to bed now? Good night, Happy New Year again? Thank you, Ink. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to see you. But yeah, the reason for that, if you haven't seen this episode of Mythbusters, is that, yeah, the old pirate trick. You know it. So for anyone who doesn't know it, it is plausible that pirates wore eye patches when they went above deck so that one of their eyes would remain accustomed to the dark. And their other eye would be accustomed to the light. So that way when if they had to go below deck quickly, they didn't have to wait for their eyes to adjust before they could see anything. And so that's what the eye patch does in Barony, is it makes you be able to see better in the dark. Oh yeah, they didn't actually have a missing eye. Yeah. Yeah, and like a lot of the new hats and masks started out as like what would look cool, and then we asked the question, okay, how do we give it gameplay that makes it fun to use, that you would want to use it? You know, some things we wanted an effect first, but other things we're inspired by the aesthetic first. And I think it's good for games to do both of those things. Attack it from both angles. Lore, that's right. They would switch the patch to the other eye too, yeah. You can also use that trick to go to the bathroom. Yeah, just keep an eye patch on. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the eye patch though, because we got enough eyeball stuff. How's my limbic doing? It's good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and confuse this acid. Just because I can. That apple hit that spot. Oversatiated again. I suck at this. My daughter really loves the fat bread icon. She thinks it's hilarious. And she's not like a little kid. She's like 16, and she's just finds great joy in seeing the fat bread icon. It's a good kid. Oh, all right. Oversatiation effect went away. Okay. All right. That was a good level. Let's move on. You've got your bow. We got a Minotaur to worry about. Got another Shelob. Alright, we got a goblin wearing a wolf hood. Join me, brother. Heal up. We finally burned up our Force Bolt book. Yeah, this goblin's wearing a wolf hood. Who did the crab model? I did the crab model. Oversatiated bread icon squishy flesh when. That's a really funny idea. So the wolf hood does it provides armor, so it's like a thick fur helm, but if you bless it, it will give you a buff that's appropriate for the spirit of the wolf. So by default, it provides 0 strength, and for every blessing it gets, it gives you 1 strength. And it'll give you the bonus AC as well. Die, monster. We're gonna do that meme again. You know what? I'm not really using ranged very much. Why don't you switch to ranged? Oh, hey, your weapon is cursed. Alright, maybe later. Give us a Bubbles model and support for it. You know? Maybe. Maybe. I have nothing against a Bubbles model. Only reason it's not there now is because, you know, it's a colorblind only creature, and so it's not something that a lot of players are going to see, and as much as all the other stuff that we're working on is, so. But, you know, that's no reason that it can't have a model. It's just, it's not high on my priority list. But, yeah, I think it'd be great if Bubbles had her own unique model, and I just don't know when that'll happen. I've mentioned multiple times this stream just how busy we are. Oh, great. Okay. You know, just the curses and blessings of being a small team. Okay, we lost 1 Gabo. I lost a 2nd Gabo. Alright. New favorite helmet. Did the chef hat give you a meat, or was that just a cursed ghoul flesh? That was probably just ghoul meat. So, in addition to the wolf helmet, there's also a bear helmet, and a stag helmet, and a bunny helmet. And they are similar, but they offer their own flavor of stats. I appreciate that. I mean, it's one of the things that we've noticed about working on Barony is it's just, there's like a limitless amount of things that we could add, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's been a successful project to keep working on, is because, like, everybody can tell that Barony would be a great game to add kind of any kind of content to, you know? And just the double-edged sword of that problem is that, you know, there's just the three of us, pretty much. Some of us want to help with code being open source. Well, you know, we do accept pull requests. You know, it's not uncommon for us to accept a pull request. So if something like if a feature is like fully done and tested and it adds to the game, like there's definitely a non-zero chance that we'll just go ahead and add it. I think that even the blessed and cursed backgrounds were originally started with the PR, if I'm not mistaken. What'd she steal? She stole my backpack! Of all the things she could take. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, let's get rid of cold, because we have this blessed poison now. Let's get rid of remove curse. Anything I come up with that can help, I will offer for free. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know that we've ever pulled content in, but we have pulled in code features, so that's just something to keep in mind, I guess. And that's not to say that we wouldn't, right? It's just, so far, you know, oh, you thought you were going to get away with it, did you? Okay, so here we have a plumed cap. It is currently cursed, but I have a remedy for that. And this is just a simple hat that looks totally baller. It's got a big feather in the top that you can't see in the portrait, but it just adds 10 to your leadership skill. So if you're struggling to get like command guys to wear what you want or whatever, this can help. Oh, you got charmed by the succubus, and now you're forever neutral. Now you're dead. Drop any meat? Nope. Yeah, the tough thing about content is, like, you know, I've got a quite specific art style in the way that I put together art for this game. And there's also the kinds of ideas that we think are appropriate for the Barony world. And that's all really subjective, and it's hard, you know, it would be hard to expect anyone to just pop in with their own ideas and have them be a perfect match, you know? So it's not that we're, like, super precious about content, like we wouldn't let anyone step on our toes. It's more that, like, it has to be a perfect match. And when it comes to, like, a feature, it's like if it adds to the gameplay in a good way, you know, it's often not that subjective about whether it's a good fit. I guess is how I would explain it. Alright, I don't really want to go to the secret level. Oh, check it out. We found a new hood. So this is the Hood of Whispers. Adds 10 to your stealth skill and gives you ranged backstab damage. So I don't know if it works on an NPCs, but she can wear that. So that is a completely new mechanic. It's the only way to get backstab damage on a ranged attack is with the Hood of Whispers. And both the Rogue and the Wanderer start with the Hood of Whispers. Okay. Oh, Flawless Ring of Constitution +2. Let's do that. My charisma's high enough, I can get rid of this. Just enchanting, improve it. Yes. I didn't want to go to the secret level, but where's the regular level? I guess it must be on the east side over there. First. You can go wear that. Yeah, I believe it adds a damage per enchantment, if I recall correctly. Put my smoker on. Alright. Let's go. We haven't found a single hat shop yet, which is tragic. All I want to do is find a hat shop. It's the only thing that matters in life. It's finding a hat shop. Hey! And just like that, here, let's get our monocle back on. We've got jewelry and a hat shop, so I'm going to have tons of money from selling my gems, and I can buy all of the hats. All of them. Alright. Yeah, maybe it's, you know, maybe. Okay. Ring of Constitution. Identify. I don't think I'll ever need identify. Let's go look at the hat shop. Oh, let's check this chest first. Nothing. And I still don't have any way to get through these kinds of doors. Let's go around. I don't want to blow things apart. Hat store. Oh, okay. So we have some good options here. We have the Golden Mask, which is really cool. We have the Plague Mask, the Stag Hood, the Priestly Mitre, another plumed hat, the Masquerade Mask, bandana you guys saw before. So, of these options, folks, what are you interested in seeing? We've been wearing this chef's toque. I think we can agree that it's not really paying off, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. You want the gold? Okay. But so that will be in my mask slot. What about a hat to go with the gold? Healer hat? I don't cast very much as a goblin. So both the Magus Headdress and the Priestly Mitre are good caster items. I could wear it anyway, though. I could cast more. I think I would rather wear the Magus Headdress if I was going to pick one of the two. It would be swaggy. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the gold mask would look really good with the Magus Headdress. So I'm going to take the Magus Headdress. Sound good, folks? And you know what? Just to flex, should I just sell the Sphinx's Cask? Let's compare. So right here, looking at my spell power, it's 113%. This makes it 121. But if I wear the Magus Headdress, 123. So the Magus Headdress, also it provides an additional plus 10% on top of that when I'm casting attack spells. So this is actually this is actually 133 when I'm casting magic spells. Okay, let's get away from this shop. So that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Sphinx's Cask because it's baller. I can do more damage spells now, that's right. Okay. So there's another reason why I decided to go ahead and sell that. Is that the Golden Mask, 50% weight reduction of gold. So you can see right now I have 135 weight. 3% of my speed penalty is coming from that. So I put this on, and that cut down 300 of my weight. And as you can see, I have I now look like some Aztecian priestess or something. All right, we are balling. We all agree we are balling. And now I guess it's onus is on me to cast more. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. That was hilarious. Dude, when that boulder hit the chest and it broke, I was like, hold on a second. Boulders don't usually break when they hit chests. That must be a mimic. So sure enough, open it up. That's so funny. Okay. You're turning into an archer. For some reason, if you don't have an independent soundboard, most casting programs can't handle stereo correctly, but everyone put it in stereo because they don't have it. Oh, because they don't say it, but also you can hear yourself in stereo. I see. Well, thanks again for your information on that stuff. Get the kill. I believe in you. Okay. Oh, we got a bunny hood. I like this puzzle. Let's do this puzzle. All right, who should wear this bunny hood? Maybe this. Maybe the archer. No, you can wear it. There we go. Now she's got a bunny hood on. She's gonna get extra dex. Maybe. I should sell this ring. All right. All right. We did it. All right, how many mimics? Well, I lost my new goblin. Staff of Digging. I'll get rid of my pickaxe in favor of that. Light. Teleportation. Can get rid of that. 6 change. I'll sell that. Oh my gosh, 2 mimics in the same room? Frankly, that's inappropriate. Well, there certainly shouldn't be that many mimics happening. Oh, I got a levitation book. I don't really need that, though. Because I already got levitation. Okay, let's go sell that stuff. Oh, it blessed my equipment. Now I got 100% gold weight reduction with my mask. and an additional 10 spell power for my attack spells. Oh, that's super lucky. Oh, and my my book is +2 now. My poison book. This is a blessed run, y'all. Alright, let's get our monocle back on. Get rid of this rack. Sell some jewelry. Warning. Sex change. Warning. I guess I'll keep magic resistance around for the Herc's fight. What am I hearing? Oh, he's decided to break through the door. It's a good thing I'm still wearing my monocle. Oh, we got another assassin's hood. Bonus backstab damage. I could sell that, but eh. Here, you need bunny ears. I did the math and I found out you needed bunny ears. Okay. Oh, actually, I can make an explosive potion. Let's do that. Dupe chance, only 60%. So many goblin friends. Got some obsidian. Eh. We'll leave it alone. Alright, next level. Okay, we've made it to the labyrinths. I'll put on my golden mask. Dude. 4%. Oh, also the golden mask is giving me an AC. So that's nice. Oh my gosh! Is every chest a mimic now? Your goblin ally gets looted by a mimic, it says. Well, he did a lot of damage. Killed my whole squad, that mimic did. Because my boys just wouldn't leave him alone. I picked up something I didn't want to. What was it? Maybe this apple? Cursed axe. Serviceable bunny hood. I don't know. Is gold weight that impactful? It can be. So I have 12. So right now it's contributing about 130 to my weight. So if you consider the fact that, you know, like a leather breast piece weighs 100, it can make a pretty big difference. But especially if I had like 50,000 gold, then obviously that would make a much bigger impact. And by the end of the game, a lot of people, especially if they focus a lot on selling, a lot of people have a lot more than 50,000 gold. So really, you know, it's a fair question about how practical it is. But especially if you've got like a party and one character is like holding all the gold for everybody, you know, there's a pretty good chance that it could just slow them down. Well, right now it's, again, so 0% speed impact, take it off, 3.8. So I'm only gaining 4% speed by wearing this mask. If I was friendly to shopkeepers, I would also be getting a massive trade skill bonus. So there's that as well. But since I'm a goblin, I don't benefit from that because I have to take off the mask to go trading. You can't go over 100 trading. Yes, that's correct. I'll have to test it and see what happens. What's my current trade skill? It's already 100. So if I take this off, okay, it actually is. It is improving my trading to 100 when I'm wearing it. It's probably another amulet of sex change. You got me. I hear goblins. We have a steel helm. It's a decent helmet, but I don't need it. The only thing to note about this that you haven't seen before is that it's got an open face, and you can see if I'm wearing the mask covers up the open face perfectly. But we're not wearing mundane helmets today. We're wearing a golden magus headdress because that's how cool we are. Goblin? Nope. Dropped nothing. There you are. I've been hearing you chatterbox for a while, Gabo. There's another one. I hear him. Oh, hello. Ah, we saw that she was wearing a silken bow. The silken bow gives you charisma, but it also gives a chance to pacify attackers. So if somebody's hitting you, there is a... Oh, and we just happened to find a cursed silken bow as well. But if somebody's hitting you, they may for a moment be charmed into not attacking you for a moment. And you can sneak in another attack on them while they are dazzled by your gorgeous good looks. On a more tanky character, that would actually be pretty handy for some of the longer fights. And of course, my new goblin died immediately. There's no way for me to get through this easily. Does lightning work? Yes. Okay. Let's put that in our hotbar. Oh, he's actually immune to poison, I forget. He takes the damage, but poison has really poor damage because the dot is the reason you use it. I hear you. I hear a goblin. Oh, he's probably inside that little room that I can't get to. That's alright. Let's just move on from this level. We've been here long enough. Why am I carrying this? I'm not. That's the answer. Oh my gosh, I just face tanked a boulder. It's okay because I can cast Troll's Blood. If only I had been wearing my mining helmet. Oh, this is where I got hit. I was like, what's all these rocks? Why did a boulder break here? Ooh, a regeneration ring. Let's uncurse that and wear it. Because if I pair that with the pipe, I will be a bit of a beast on regen. I like that idea. I need a better attack spell than poison, because the percentage bonus I'm getting from it is really not impacting the damage that much, since the poison spell is so weak on impact damage. Drinking invisibility potion. Can't see me. Hey, you guys were interested in the priestly miter. I just found one on the ground here. It's cursed. Not going to use it anyway, but it's the same as the Magus headdress, except for it adds bonus spell power to healing spells. So they both add to general spell power, but then they each add a little bonus to either healing or damage spells. Alright, we got a hunting shop. Uh-oh. I need to put on my monocle. Hey, buddy. Sorry about wearing a mask earlier. I haven't been using ranged weapons and all my goblins keep getting killed, so let's just sell them these that I've been hoarding. Perfect. Does the healer start with it? No, he does not. cool that I can play the role better. Yeah. What's up, Scrablag? I'm level 31. My character is quite over-leveled. Oh, this room. This will be easier because I can fly. Speed and polymorph. Now, polymorph is interesting because I can actually benefit from my mask while polymorphed to get 100 trading skill. So that does have some immediate use. Oh, and check this out. All right, we have two really interesting items here. We found a plague mask and a bicocket. So let's, before we talk about them, let's uncurse the plague mask. Because I know y'all want to see it. So the plague mask takes after real plague masks. Don't mind me stalking for the mimic spoilers. Oh, nice. You've missed quite a few mimics already. Hopefully we run into some more. Yeah, 2 Shelobs, 2 Scorpions. Yeah, we've seen some bosses this run. I'm actually hesitant to put on this mask because the plague mask gives you nausea resistance. So you actually can't vomit while wearing the plague mask. And that is inspired by the fact that real plague masks from, the Black Plague era had perfumed junk stuffed into that long nose. That is one of the 2 reasons that long nose on it exists, is so that you could stuff all this nice smelling stuff inside of it, and you wouldn't have to smell the putrid, festering sores on the plague victims that you were caring for. And so, as our nod to that reality, the plague mask makes it so that you don't get nauseous. If you eat food that would make you throw up, you instead just don't take. You just don't get any nutrition from it, but you don't vomit, so it doesn't penalize you either. It's basically there's no reason not to eat everything when you have the plague mask on. There is a downside to it that I'm tempted not to spoil right now. But I'll put it broadly and say that we didn't want players just taking it on and off every time they found food to eat. And so the other thing it does effectively solves that. Yeah. So... So the bicocket... Oh, Mimic! Okay. Looks like that Mimic was a food chest. The unit itself, yes. The Mimic, I just love him. He's such a goofball. Oh, okay, we got Force Bolt back. I'm excited about that. And it's blessed. Sex change. I'll keep it around for a little while. So Time asked, how do you remove it then? Well, you just take it off. You take it off. But, yeah, let's just say it's not without consequences. So the other one is the bicocket, and that's the name for this Robin Hood style hat. Okay, I found the exits. Oh, we got a shop. Maybe I can... Okay, it's a staff shop. Maybe I don't worry about that. Although I could use an open staff. So let's do polymorph. Where are you going, dude? Okay. Now that we're casting so much. Digging, opening. Okay, we'll buy open. Alright. Off we go. Because we had no opening before. We just had some digging options. Would Insectoid Conjurer be fixed in this update? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, let's get out of here. So the Bicocket, it kind of acts like you're always using Swift ammo, and it also increases how fast your arrows are moving. So this is a perfect bow or a hat for archers, and I'll just demonstrate the kind of difference that it makes. I just got to find an enemy first. Just gotta find an enemy, bro. There we go. So I don't know if that looks a lot faster to you. And there it is without Swift ammo. It's still a taste faster. Oh, and I vomited because I got sedated. Okay, so we've seen the Bicocket. Put my headdress back on. I need to eat. All right. Did I just drop that Bicocket? Oh my gosh. Another Ring of Regeneration. So you get legend bonus from Gold Mask. I believe you do. Actually, that's a really good point. I should go check next time I see a shop. So if I take this off... Yeah, I'm still not a legend, so I should need it. Let's uncurse this ring. I'll put on my smokes so that I can regen some of that mana. Do we still have magic mapping somewhere? No, we don't. Oh, there's the Bicocket. I'll carry it around for now. Does Enchanted shoot faster? Yes. Both the range and speed is faster. So if you want a Blessing stack on a Bicocket, let me tell you, one of the runs that I've done before this stream was focused on a ranged build. And it is... it's like a totally different experience playing a ranged character when you have dedicated some resources into making a really good Bicocket. So I recommend it. It's really cool. Oh, another Scroll of Repair. Sleep, we can get rid of sleep. Charging, I believe I'm keeping around. Alright, what are repairing? Nothing looks like it's in danger of breaking. Except for this Plague Mask. Let's do the Blessed Shortbow. There we go. So one of the things that you'll notice is that, like, I'm keeping hats and masks in my inventory for when I want that effect. And, you know, as we've discussed on this stream, Barony's already a game with quite a bit of inventory pressure. And so we're kind of pairing that reality with all of these cool new effects that you get from hats to keep like begging for your attention. And that may not sound like a good thing to everybody, but I believe it is a good thing, because what it really means is that your playthroughs will be more different because you can't carry every item in the game. You're kind of forced to commit to a play style that's going to be different each time you play. So like this character is doing a lot of book casting because we decided to grab the Magus headdress, and I really want to take advantage of that bonus, and so I'm using it a lot. Whereas if I wanted to bless the heck out of the bicocket, I would be doing that instead. I would be doing a lot more shooting. So you're a snail when you play Mechanist. What kind of shop was this? Hunting. Okay, let's get on our... Let's do polymorph. And we'll see if I can sell him whatever I want. It looks like I can, yeah. That's great. So we'll get rid of these regeneration rings. I'll be honest, I'm tempted to get rid of my monocle now that I have polymorph. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I have infinite polymorph. Let's commit to the bit. Let's not play with the plague mask. Maybe another run. He's got some holy waters. Excellent longbow. Yeah, let's take that instead. Some fire ammo just to show off the bicocket a little bit. I think I don't want this poison book anymore. I have 2 attack books now. I don't need that. Now I have dig and open. Oh, you know what? Perfect. Let's get some extra healing potions. Yeah, I mean, 1 cast of polymorph is more than enough for a single shop visit. So yeah, getting access to that capstone skill is pretty huge. All right, we're still looking for the exit. So now you can see it's about 200 weight that's getting canceled out by the gold mask. Let's put on our pipe. I don't really need the money. I very briefly considered, I could pick that up and polymorph and go sell it. And it's like, you don't need that much money. Just don't. Alright, we found the exit. And we're through the labyrinths. Thank goodness. Okay. You will not survive. We got a lot of books. Thank goodness we have a backpack, because I'm doing so much with this character because I'm trying to show you guys all the new stuff. Conjure arrow. Teleport. That's funny, it didn't take me anywhere. Enchant armor? Let's just read it. My backpack. Ah. Enchant weapon. We'll read that. And because I'm dumb, I didn't even look at what the magic word was on an enchant weapon or armor. Okay. Spray the bicocket for a second. Well, because it's not blessed, you can't really see how big of a difference it's making, but trust me when I say when I built my character around it, it was incredible. Oh, that gnome dropped a pipe. I now have 2 pipes. I'll go ahead and leave one on the ground. Leave it out cold. Bless my equipment. Oh, and I wasn't even wearing a hat. How stupid have I been? Man, that would have been a game changer. Oh well. Food that I don't even want. Guristani? I don't know what that means. Okay, found the exit. Oh, we got a general shop. Does the hat affect staves? Actually, the real question is, does spell power affect staves? I don't know if it does. I don't know the math. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Controls blood, remove curse, speed, force bolt, cold, dash, I'll get rid of, dig I'll keep, conjure arrow I'll get rid of, force bolt 0 I'll get rid of, detect food I can get rid of. I think I'll stop playing around with bows and arrows. Alright. We still have open, serviceable, and excellent. Let's get rid of the serviceable. Okay, good shopping trip. Oh. What have we got? Oh my gosh. I just raided your gems. You got so much money. Alright, let's get out of here. Me and my pipe are leaving. Put my gold mask back on. Now I'll keep regenerating. Losing 7% of my speed to gold now. Yeah, when I find a magic feather, that'll be very handy. So another Pirazzini was the enchantment. Hackamoosh, useless. Ooh, a serviceable turban. Okay, so the turban is actually really cool because it provides a new effect that we call inspiration. So lower level allies gain increased XP from inspiration, and trap resistance, which does exactly what it sounds like, 50% reduced damage from all types of traps. So if you are playing a leadership playstyle, the Royal Turban is a great find. And it's also really good for co-op play to have somebody in your party with the inspiration effect, because it'll ensure that everyone stays caught up. Can I make you wear this? No, he doesn't want to wear the turban. Picky dirt bag. Oh, and here we have a regular crystal helmet. Let's uncurse it. Lower level in relation to who? I believe it's I believe it looks at the entire party. But it might be in relation to the wearer, I don't recall. Alright, you can wear that. I mean, pardon me if there's a lot of questions and I'm like, I don't quite know. And it's part of what I mentioned earlier on in this stream, and that is that we do so much on the team. We wear so many hats, no pun intended. Oh, I summoned a succubus. Oh, and she dropped a masquerade mask, which grants neutrality to incubi and succubi. Go ahead and leave that. It was cursed, wouldn't you know it? But yeah, I remember Wall of Justice and I discussing the inspiration effect and settling on what the spirit of it was going to be. But then he goes and he implements it, and I don't remember 100% of the details of our conversation. And because we talked about a lot of items, not just the Royal Turban, and so I don't recall exactly what the implementation landed on in terms of. Oh, that's another medic. Dude, that automaton was like repeatedly throwing tomahawks. I've never seen that happen. Alright, Elbib Elo is enchant weapon. Oh, this is a legit magic reflection. So you may have noticed that I hit that chest once or twice, and it didn't wake up. It decided not to bother waking up. Here, you can be my ranger. I don't want to go to the Mystic Library. I don't feel like it. gold mask. Oh, another enchant weapon. And it's +1. So we're going to get a +7. Yeah. All right. We got more shops. Oh, these are unmarked, so they're random. I hear the demon. I'm not going to go shopping until I kill that demon. Do you still need the gold mask? I still want it because it is costing me almost 10% of my speed. My gold is. There we go. Alright, let's polymorph. Books. Teleport, magic missile. Now, magic missile would be a good spell to replace cold. Okay. I'm going to replace cold because I don't know quite how it's comparing to Force Bolt +2 right now. Need to sell anything else? Magic Reflect. Charging, magic mapping. Take the fresh meat. Really? You guys don't trust nobody. Hey, a hat store! Would love to see it. Alright, so we have laurels here. We got a wolf hood. We've seen that already. Okay, so we've seen everything in here except for the laurels. Oh, the crowned helmet is actually a different thing too. So I'll buy both of these because I'm a rich merchant, and so why not? And then we can take a look-see at what they do. That guy got nuked. Okay, good question. So you asked, are red hoods different? So all of the classes that start with hoods, now they're hoods that have an enchantment. And so there's 3 potential enchantments. There's Hood of Whispers that we discussed. That's the one that gives you ranged backstab. And then there's the Assassin's Hood that gives you an added backstab damage on melee attacks. And the third one is, what is it? Mystic Hood or Mystic's Hood, something like that. And that, I believe, just gives you additional spell power? If I'm not mistaken. Or no, I think it might be extra magic regen. I'll have to look. But the Conjurer and the Arcanist and the Mesmer all start with a hood. So black, red, and purple hoods can all have the Mystic enchantment on them. Okay, so you recall... oh, well... I love that automaton throwing his one shuriken. Hey, come back and collect your shuriken. Great, good job. Okay, so we got a bunny hood. We'll put the bunny hood on you because it's adorable. Oh, that's right. You don't like to wear non-helmets for some reason. Okay, so anyway, we're talking about inspiration. Inspiration, that's the effect that gives lower level characters more XP gain. So the laurels also have inspiration, but instead of having trap resistance for allies or followers, it has improved regeneration. So if I were to wear this, my followers would heal passively more quickly. And the crowned helmet is another leadership helmet that adds damage resistance to your followers. I'm actually going to make a note about that right here because I thought it was also supposed to have inspiration. Now let me put it on and I can find out if it provides inspiration. Okay, it looks like it doesn't. Yeah, Laurel's does. Okay. Okay. Does leadership influence what followers wear? Only in that the way that your leadership skill allows you to command your followers to wear things. So, otherwise, no, it does not change what they can wear. Bow. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, we got out of that sleep trap. Oh, because my automaton took one for the team. If I recall, Magic Missile is the highest damage spell in the game. Just in terms of raw damage values. Although maybe it could be that Bloodletting outclasses it. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, I have a Book of Digging now. Right. Dig. Oh, but it's only torn. So, I'd actually rather have the staff. Cursed Scroll of Remove Curse. Always enjoy the irony. Alright, let's finally get a better shield. And hey, you can have my old shield. You'll love it, I promise. Excuse me. Another enchant weapon. Dernwin's a beast. Oh, I totally didn't see that spike trap. Oh, hey. Alright, we finally... Ooh, okay, that's pretty good, actually. So we got a Decrepit Steel Visor. And this is a standard piece of, like, helmet armor. So all of the old helmets that had closed faces, well, now, now you can recreate that closed face helmet look by wearing a visor instead. Now, obviously, I'm not wearing another helmet right now. I'm wearing a headdress, so it doesn't look like a closed face helmet. It looks like I'm wearing a visor with a headdress, which it should look like that. But, so visors add some AC, but they also give you a bonus to your melee weapon skills. So, I believe by default it's just +5 to your skill each. But because this one, I found it on the floor and it's already blessed twice, it's giving me 15 weapon skill, which is pretty big. So, yeah, I guess I was at 28 before. Yep. So that's pretty substantial, especially because with Durnwin, the chance of burning and smite damage is correlated to my melee skill. So, not a bad find. In fact, I'll probably... You can be a melee mage now, that's correct. Okay, so let's go to the next level. So yeah, just to go fast, I'll wear this for a bit. Oh, wait a sec, I need to kill this guy. Okay. Oh, look, a friend. Come to Butthead. Alright. Here, let's heal you guys real quick. At least start you regenerating. And a bookstore. Alright, let's polymorph. Do this rapido. I'm hungry. Don't really need repair. I'll buy more enchant weapons. I'm gonna sell this food. Okay, I'll buy these enchant weapons. And I think that's it. I'll sell the helms. The royalty helmets. Troll's blood, we're fine on that. Don't need levitation. Book of magic mapping might be nice, but I'm good with that. Alright, let's go. Just wrecking face. Now let's get out of here. Let's put in our pipe again. Oh, right. I forgot that the pipe has a chance of changing your regeneration, and that chance increases when it gets blessed. So the chance is now... it starts at 25%, and now it's at 35%. Hate staying around to chat, but I love Barony. Keep up the good work, Mr. Sneaky. Thank you, Graylin. I appreciate you saying so. Thanks for coming by to say hi. Really appreciate it. $2,000 gold ring. Scroll of fire. We'll go ahead and read these enchant scrolls. Man, Durnwin plus 10? Come on. Blank. Enchant armor. Pririzzini. I'd kind of like to take the time to undress myself and bless my hat more. You know? Oh, it's a levitation ring. Okay. Like, why don't I give that to this guy? So he can fly. Oh, it doesn't do anything? Huh. I thought blessed water would heal. I guess it doesn't. Can you control enchant armor or not? No, you can't. I'm drunk. Wow. Fountains. Okay. I can explore a little bit more. I feel sick from eating too much. Got that fat bread. It finally happened. I barfed. I got a +4 Olympic swimming. Let's just get rid of that. There's nothing useful about that right now. Here, you get Magic Deflect. Congratulations. You've been selected. Oh, we got a stag hood. I think I'm going to give you the stag hood. Wear this. Yeah, look at you. So rad. Okay. Let's head to Herc's. I think I'm going to turn on classic mode so that I can finish this up. Settings. Classic on. Okay. So, I think during this fight I want to wear this. Unfortunately, I never found a feather. Let's drop dig, remove curse. Oh, I had 2 remove curses. Of course I did. Keep speed on me. Don't need polymorph on me. Force bolt 2 I'll keep on me. Opening and digging I don't need on me. This 10 opener was never used. Don't need the pickaxe. Charging. Oh, this visor's about to break. Let's fix that up. Never got to use the blank scrolls. That's so funny. Okay. And I don't have any orbs or anything, so I'm going to take off some equipment. And what I'm finna do is I would be happy if any of these 3 got enchanted. So I'm going to go ahead and just read this. Ooh, my magic missile's blessed. That's a good one to get blessed. Okay. Actually, I don't need the backpack either. Alrighty. What are we... Oh yeah, we can throw it on the backpack. It's a backpack plus 3. Does that give me... It does give me AC. That's not nothing. But I'm not going to use it. We got Magic Missile, Force Bolt, Troll's Blood. We'll separate a little bit, and we'll do Speed at the end here. And we're just going to go ham. Here's 50k gold hurts lost. Okay. Alright. Strategy. Let's cast Speed. Let's cast Troll's Blood. Alright. His health is already below half. 42 damage. Alright. He's dead. Okay, I'm gonna wear the golden mask for my money shot. I'm tempted to wield this book, or actually remove curse. It'll give me a green theme for my character, which is perfect. And let's drop this blank scrolls, this, and digging, and we'll keep digging. Drop this one scroll. And I'm gonna wear this green cape. Alright, that was the run of Old Sea Salt, the Goblin Merchant. Experiencing Eat My Hat mimics, new masks and hats. Victorious, you step into the portal, you know not what to expect, but are washed with delight. You expect that the source of the Baron's peril is now within your reach. Before you have time to think, you are suddenly standing before the mines once more, but something is different. The seductive power you sensed here is further away. The black skies are clearing to show the light of day. Update looks great. I'm pumped. Thank you very much. I'm pumped. Suddenly, the doors to the mine open wide, sealed for centuries to contain the evil within. They swing out from the inside as 100 grateful humans rush out. It appears the Baron's power slipped through your grasp. The hellish source of that dark power remains a mystery to you, and some eavesdropping from the shadows leads you to believe that the Magician's Guild may have a lead on some dark magic. For now, you resolve to leave this land and return another time to exploit the secrets of Hamlet. Alright, so, before we call it, what did I want to look at? I think I wanted to look at there was something I wanted to look at. I mean, the Wanderer starts with the Hood of Whispers. Is that all I wanted to look at? Oh, I know. Seed. Okay, so like I said before, this is a beta. This is in beta. So some of the placement on this menu isn't quite right. But this is where Mystic Hat... Oh yeah, I can show that off. This is where you can define your seed. So I'll click the dice button, and the seed is randomly determined to be Sunken Chamber, or Baleful Passage, Usurped Bunker, Dry Barracks, Spooky Palace, Deadly Undercroft, Chaotic Fort, Dusty Crypt, Silent Complex, Abandoned Cleft, Condemned Base. So, Wall Justice and I worked together to make it so that these seed names that the game automatically generates are something that maybe you could remember. So at the start of a run, if you just want to, like, let's say if you die in the run, you want to be able to remember what kind of run it was and maybe go try that run again. you can just click the dice and it'll say, oh, I was in the grimy castle. So when it's time for when it's time to replay, you just type in grimy castle, and you'll get the exact same seed. So, but it could be anything you want. So this 00001, that's also a totally valid seed. So, yeah, I can show you, let's say, the Arcanist. He starts with this hood. And it does, chance to +1 MP while regenerating. So that, I said first spell power, and then I said, oh no, I think it's mana regen. And it sure enough is mana regen. So this is just as good as having a pipe, but you actually don't have the health trade-off. So, so you could combine this effect with the pipe to further increase your mana regen. Pretty handy for a caster class. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. It's been a long time since I streamed. And hopefully we get this beta out to you rapido, because it's, as you can see, it's pretty well ready to play. There's some missing features, and that's, that we are going to ship. So like the periodical seed challenges and leaderboards, that is not in here right now. But all the groundwork has been well laid for that stuff, and it will be ready by the time the full release occurs. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Asylum. And so the beta that we're going to release is going to be everything that you saw here. I don't know if anything will be different. Even any bugs that we saw along the way will probably be the same. But these are the most important changes because... there's a lot of gameplay in these new hats and masks, and it's going to be difficult for us to catch every edge case and find if everything isn't working properly. So the sooner we can get you guys a build so that you can test out all these different combinations, the better. So hopefully that will be, we'll have that available for you by, maybe tomorrow or something like that. Real soon. So anyway, I'm just going to go full screen to say thanks again. Thanks for tuning in.